Have you ever just stopped and wondered how a bird flies thousands of miles without a single map? Or how a dog, lost in a brand new place, somehow finds its way home? Well, it's not just some simple instinct. It's way, way more complex. So today we're diving into the incredible world of cognitive cartography. We're talking about the hidden maps built inside animal minds.
No, really. Just take a second and actually picture it. You're in a huge, unfamiliar city, blindfolded. All you have are the sounds, the smells, the feeling of the pavement under your feet. It'd be complete sensory overload, an absolute nightmare to navigate. For pretty much any of us, that's just an impossible task.
And that's what is just so mind-blowing. What would be a complete impossibility for us is just business as usual for them. You know, from the deepest parts of the ocean to the most featureless deserts, animals are pulling off these navigational feats that just put our own abilities to shame. They are, without a doubt, the original masters of mapping. So what do we even call this incredible ability? Well, there's a term for it: cognitive cartography. And let's be clear, this isn't about some folded piece of paper. This is about the brain itself building a complex, dynamic, often multi-sensory map of the world. And the crucial thing to get here is that these aren't just for getting from point A to point B. They're living, breathing blueprints for finding food, for escaping predators, for pure survival. Okay, so how in the world do they actually do it? Well, let's start with a classic and an absolutely mind-bending example: the bat. Forget everything you know about sight. We're about to build a world entirely out of sound. What's so wild is how this all works. The bat sends out these super high-frequency clicks. You can think of them like sophisticated sonar pings. Then, its brain analyzes the echoes that bounce back. By calculating the teeny tiny delays in time and the subtle shifts in pitch, it doesn't just see an object. It literally constructs a rich, detailed 3D model of everything around it. And it does all of this in a fraction of a second. And this right here is the key. This is what makes it a true cognitive map, not just a simple tool. See, the bat isn't just detecting a moth in the dark. It's mapping that moth's exact location in relation to the trees, the ground, and itself. It's creating this complete, navigable world that's updated with every single click. But not all maps are built on such a local scale. So let's go from the total darkness of a cave and zoom out, way out, because some animals are looking to the heavens and even the planet itself to find their way. Okay, check this out. On one hand, you've got the desert ant. It can wander for miles across a sandy landscape that, to us, looks completely the same in every direction. And yet, it can turn around and make a perfectly straight line right back to its tiny little nest. How? It's using the sun and the patterns of polarized light in the sky, things we can't even see, as its own personal compass. Then you have the migratory bird, which can literally feel the Earth's magnetic field. It's using this built-in compass for an epic journey across entire continents. We're talking two totally different animals using two completely invisible forces for absolutely perfect navigation. So, we've talked sound, we've talked light, we've even talked magnetism. But what if I told you that some of the most sophisticated maps on this planet are built with senses we humans barely even have? This is where our whole idea of what a map can be really gets turned on its head. I mean, just let that quote sink in for a second. It really hits the nail on the head. We are so locked into our visual world, right? The idea of navigating by smell or even electricity, it's almost impossible to wrap our heads around. But for some species, these alien senses create a reality that's just as rich and detailed as anything we see with our eyes. So, take a salmon. Years after it leaves for the ocean, it remembers the unique chemical signature, the smell, of the exact stream where it was born, and it follows this scent map, this chemical breadcrumb trail, all the way back from the vast ocean. And then you've got something even more bizarre: the electric fish. It generates its own weak electric field around its body, like an invisible bubble. And by sensing how objects distort that field, it builds an electrospatial map to navigate and hunt in waters so murky that sight is completely useless. Okay, let's pull all this together and just look at the incredible diversity here. Sound, light, magnetism, smell, electricity. I mean, wow. Each one of these animals has evolved this unique sensory system to build the exact kind of map it needs to survive. It's just this powerful reminder that our way of seeing the world is just one of many, many possibilities. So this is all incredibly cool, right? But why does it matter beyond just being an amazing fact of nature? Well, as it turns out, these animal architects are actually handing us the blueprints for our own technological future.
Think about it. For millions and millions of years, evolution has been beta testing and perfecting these navigation systems. And the results are just astounding. They use incredibly low energy, they're unbelievably reliable, and this is the big one. They work where our best technology fails. They don't need a network of satellites, so they work perfectly underground, deep underwater, or in a dense forest. And it's that level of off-the-grid efficiency that has scientists and engineers totally captivated, studying these animal brains to inspire the next generation of AI and robotics. And this is really the key takeaway for us. By understanding these cognitive maps, we don't just learn more about animals, we learn how to build smarter technology. I mean, imagine search and rescue drones that can navigate a collapsed building, just like a bat navigates a cave, all without a GPS signal. Or autonomous subs that can map the deepest parts of the ocean, like an electric fish, discovering things we've never seen before. This isn't science fiction, you know? This research is paving the way for robots that are truly independent and resilient. And that really is the ultimate question at the end of the day, isn't it? We've only just scratched the surface here. Every single species we study seems to reveal a completely new way of seeing and mapping reality. It just leaves you wondering, what other incredible cognitive tools, what other sensory worlds are still out there, completely unknown to us, just waiting to be discovered inside the minds of the animals all around us?